Let's bring in Rebeccah Heinrichs, he's National Security Advisor. Rebeccah, we are told that Trump's running out of patience. Is military action imminent?
I think it is, Stuart. This has been building now for some time, and I think that really because of the economic pressure that the United States is placing on Iran, the United States could really technically kind of do this a lot longer than the Iranians can withstand. But I think President Trump is growing out of patience as the Iranians escalate against infrastructure in the Gulf region. And so I think that is what is driving the timeline here. Clearly, President Trump is going to be talking with his own national security team, devising a plan. And I suspect that there's going to be a resumption of military operations, that we're going to hit key targets that we know where they are now a lot better than we maybe did before the beginning of the ceasefire. And I would also suspect, Stuart, that our military has been devising plans so that we have different flight paths. What we don't want, Stuart, is to have the Iranians kind of laying there in wait and planning and trying to come up with better plans to try to hit American aircraft, et cetera. So I suspect it'll be a completely different military operation.
But nonetheless, this convening of a meeting in the Situation Room, as I understand it, that's where you go to watch moment-to-moment military action. So if it comes up, there's a meeting on Tuesday, that implies you could get some action Tuesday. Am I overblowing this?
No, I think that that's right. But of course, President Trump likes to keep everybody guessing. He doesn't like to show his hand too much. So I think that it's an interesting flex that we know that he's going to do it. Doesn't necessarily mean it. The other thing that's interesting is that the Iranians are essentially being, they're not chastened, Stuart. I mean, they sent back some demands on the United States saying that they want reparations, they want sanctions relief. So I think, the Iranians are essentially pushing almost for a response from the United States, which is really interesting. They're almost delusional at this point. And I think that that's going to really elicit a really strong response on the part of the U.S. military.
Got it. Separately, Putin is headed to Beijing for talks with Xi Jinping, 2 days of closed-door meetings. This is just days after President Trump visited Beijing. What's going on here?
Well, I think that remember they have this limitless partnership, Putin and Xi Jinping. China is the biggest backer economically of Russia's war against Ukraine. China has an interest in Russia really succeeding in weakening the European-American alliances. And so there's an interest there for China to help Russia diplomatically. Of course, China's sending dual-purpose component parts to the Russians for their military apparatus. And Russia is going to be interested in learning from the Chinese about how this meeting went between President Trump and Xi Jinping. So I expect this is an opportunity for Putin to gather some things from Xi Jinping and for Xi Jinping to give Putin probably some friendly advice.
Okay, we'll take it. Rebeccah, thank you very much for being with us. We'll see you again soon.